So our first guest speaker is somebody who has been to all 4 Momentums, and it's been an absolute privilege for me to watch him grow and develop and evolve and absolutely smash through his goals as a result of the action that he's taken. And I'm absolutely delighted that he had what he said was the moment where he was kicking himself and he realised that actually he hadn't taken any sort of action towards getting up here on this stage. It was something he always wanted to do. He hadn't done anything, and he sent me the email back into last year, I think it was. He said, "Look, I'll kick myself if I don't ask," and now he's here. So the first speaker today, as I said, an absolute delight to invite him up onto the stage in a second with Stephen Downey. It's his 4th Momentum. He's a mindful living coach and speaker. So please give him a roaring welcome, Stephen Downey.
Every day I wake up, I'm grateful. Don't get me wrong, most of the days I'm just grateful my 4-year-old stayed in his bed. But today, I'm grateful for all of those goals that I've achieved over the last few years. Goals like becoming a meditation teacher, bringing my family to Australia for Christmas, running 3 marathons before the age of 40. I managed to run 4 half marathons in 4 days around the hills of Donegal. In doing so, I weighed nearly 4,000 for a very sick girl. It's a lot of force. But the biggest goal happened last September. And it's so big that sometimes I have to pinch myself that it actually happened, or am I still visualizing? Because last September, my story was shared to the 20 million subscribers of TEDx. What I want to do today is talk to you about my journey. Because none of this was easy, but none of it happened by accident. Every goal I've showed you was written in those books. Over the last 4 years that I've been at Momentum, I've learned so much. And I'd like to start in 2017 and bring you along my journey to TEDx. Is that okay with you? That'd be good? Yeah. Great, because there's a test at the end. Because I also have 3 pillars that I'd like you to take from this talk. 3 pillars that I feel got me from here to there. Back in 2017, I was really enthusiastic. Like today, I sat in the front row. I laughed, I cried, and who else was here in 2017? You might remember, I actually split my trousers at one point. There was an exercise, I got up, it was carnage. But in between all my goal setting, all my ambition, one person I forgot about. I forgot about me. As a result, a few months after Momentum 2017, I had what I call my perfect storm. I was in a new job and I was struggling. I was injured, I couldn't run, and I was still trying to process why my brother had died and the trial of a man that caused the accident. In the end, I literally had to step up from my desk one day and out of my comfort zone. That day, I had no job, I had no income, and at the time I had no confidence. But what I did have was the type of tools that I've learned at Momentum, the type of tools for when things aren't going right. I had people that believed in me. I had the most amazing wife by my side. And I have the conviction to never, ever give up. 3 important things happened that year. The first one was, I went to my first ever TEDx event. That's me in the audience that day. I was so inspired that day that something built up inside me. I wanted to share my story. I wanted to share my story. A few weeks after that, I went to a retreat with Pat. And that's where I took the action. That's where I started writing down what I wanted to do. And that's when I made the third most important thing. I made the decision that I was going to share my story on the stage at TEDx. The only problem was, I had no public speaking experience. I'm being totally honest here that days like today would have petrified me. I'd have hated it. But I had ambition. So I went to Momentum. Went to Momentum 2018 with this dream. And in that room, I formulated a plan. I started looking at what action I can take to get there. I reached out to past TEDx speakers. I joined Toastmasters. I kept doing workshop after workshop, and I took action. I applied to TEDx then. I applied to Glasgow, applied to Galway, but that's when the rejection started. That's when I realised that it wasn't going to be easy to get there. When I first spoke in Toastmasters, I actually broke down. I stood up in front of a room of people and I bawled. It was the first time I ever spoke about my brother Mark in public. But I learned from it and I moved on. That year I got one of the biggest jumps in my journey. I got to share my story for the first ever time at a networking event called We Can and We Will. That was the first time that I realised the impact that my story could have on someone. It was no longer about me, it was no longer about Stephen sharing with the world, it was about what difference it could make. I had realised at that point that my darkest hour could be someone else's light. That's when this goal changed totally for me. It now changed into a journey. A journey when I was realising an impact that I was having on other people around me. And it felt good. I felt like I was making a difference in the world. When I went on to Momentum 2019, my goal was simple. Just keep doing what I was doing. Keep taking the actions, and someday I'd get there. In about July that year, I've been visualising what it would look like, what the stage would look like, what the email would look like, how I would actually feel in that moment. And on the 10th of July 2019, that email came. The 10th of July is 5 years and 1 day since my brother passed away. Things like that don't happen by accident. I finally selected to speak at TEDx. I believe that 3 things got me there, and 3 things I've mentioned all the way along this journey, and they're simple things. Simple things that I want you to take from this talk. Does anybody want to guess what the first one might be? What the first thing I got on that journey when it first came into my head? It was clarity. It was a crystal clear vision of when I get there, what would it look like? But I'd have never gotten there if it wasn't for this one. Action. All the way through, I had a reminder on my phone. A little small message that just simply said, what can I do today to get to TEDx? It didn't matter how big or how small it was. But the thing that got me to here, and the thing that I feel will get you to any journey when it's not working, when those days are not where you want to be, is this. Enjoy your journey. It's not about the end goal, it's about who you become on the way to that goal. So if you take anything from my talk, and you take anything from today, no matter what goal you set, no matter what journey you're going on, enjoy your journey, and you never know where it might take you. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. What a fantastic